and I'm just going to let him tell you a bit about his story.
Back off holiday at 5'8", 16 stone 10, which is not a great look. So sometimes we all know with a busy job, you can only get to your trainer, to Ed or whoever it is, once a week, maybe twice a week. But you do have 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute stuff or gaps in your life where you can make a difference. By the end of lockdown, the first end of lockdown, I'd lost 3.5 stone.
I think from my point of view, for you, Phil, it's the fact that you've obviously you wanted to make the change in your life, and then you got a structure. We told you, we got it so you were happy about what you could have and what you couldn't have, and how much you needed to do in a week. And kind of once you knew that, you just took off with it, and the results followed. And then when you got the results you wanted to, the momentum kept carrying on. You are so much happier now than I've seen you before. Certainly when you started doing this, I can tell the difference, and I'm sure, I know you can as well.
Now, you always talked about a calorie deficit. When you do it, and you actually sort of sit back and go, oh my God, am I really consuming that amount? Because we all think that extra beer, that extra sandwich, that dessert, that glass of wine, that extra one won't make a difference. You see it in black and white. Yeah. All of a sudden you think, you know what, I'm not going to have that.
It's like very much like you said there, it's the making black and white so you know what you need to do, when you need to do it. And when you have that clarity, it can be so much easier. And I think for so many people out there, and this is where you were a lot of the time, you're trying to look for the next best thing, be it training, regime, diet, whatever it might be, to kind of cut the corner to make it easier for you. But when really we just put these simple steps in place, and you go, right, you need to do that, and you need to do that, and if we do that, we'll get there. And then you see it starting to work. That's what really takes off and work for you. In total, what health benefits have you gained since you've started training and eating properly and regularly?
Last night of holiday back in August 2019, I actually woke up the people above me at about 3 a.m. with my snoring. My snoring was described as a walrus on the back of a motorbike with a chainsaw. By Christmas, so after 2 stones, that had gone, which means I'm sleeping better. So that's one of the first benefits. I sleep so much better now. And you know what it's like. You sleep better. I have loads more energy. I think clearer. And it's, for me, just that ability to, if I want to go for a run, if I want to do 5 miles, I can now. I don't wheeze, I don't struggle. I just get into a rhythm and I really enjoy it. So for me, the health benefits, it's concentration, it's energy levels. And you think, particularly after you've done an hour's session, you think you're going to be shattered, but you can get through it. And you wake up the next morning and you feel absolutely fantastic.
How about sort of self-esteem, self-confidence, and also the sort of weight and the sort of the visceral fat, but the sort of health implications of losing that much weight as well?
Huge, absolutely huge. I'm 51 years old. I was 16 stone 10. I sold all my business suits on eBay because they were, 38-inch waists. I'm now 33-inch waist. It says it all about what that's done for my health. I mean, I look like, MC Hammer in those trousers. The 30, I put them on, it was hilarious. So, they all got sold on eBay. See it. I remember looking in the mirror thinking, I'm a little bit overweight, but you don't see it. I now look at photos. I mean, you've got the before and after photos, haven't you? I mean, it's just horrific. I'm much more confident in myself. I believe it or not, for the first time in my life, I bought some slim fit trousers. I would never have dreamt of doing that because I would have looked ridiculous, let's face it. So it's just put a smile on my face, simple as that.
You were talking to Phil, say, a year ago, who was, knew he needed to do something, but was hanging about and making excuses. What would you say to him now?
Phil, you're 50 years old. Why don't you give it 6 months? Because, at 50 years old, you've had 100 6-month periods in your life. And I'm asking you now to sacrifice one more to change your life. That's all you're doing. You've had 100 of them and you've got to 50, but look at the state of you. Give it 6 months. And I'll tell you what, you won't even need 6 months because in 3 months, you'll notice such a massive difference. The following 3 months to get to that 6-month period will be easy. Just do it, commit to it and do it.
Fantastic. Commit to it and do it.
Absolutely. It's as simple as that. You will not regret it.